I am jumping into Punk Bomber right now, and what immediately stands out is how this game brings an arcade classic energy into a digital world powered by blockchain. As I move through the grid and lay down bombs, I am not just playing a retro-inspired title, I am stepping into a space where gameplay and digital ownership come together. What matters to me about Punk Bomber is that it revives a feeling I grew up with, that pure reflex-based strategic decision-making where timing and positioning decide everything. At the same time, it is more than nostalgia, because behind this there is a living ecosystem, one where holding a single collectible can change my experience, open doors, and even give me access to rewards outside the screen.
Right now, my character looks small compared to this maze, but that is part of the experience. Every wall, every block, every explosion, it contributes to that feeling of pressure and anticipation. When I plant a bomb, I have to think about the blast range where I can escape and where I can trap someone else. Because survival here is not just about moving fast, it is about predicting where danger will be, including danger from my own hands. As I walk across this level, I can already see why a game like this matters. It gives space for pure skill, but also connects me to something larger. A community that is building a universe of mini-games with shared collectibles. In a world where most games keep everything locked inside, Punk Bomber stands out because what I earn or own here can mean something beyond today. When I blow up a block and a power-up appears, I feel rewarded, but I also feel connected to the idea that digital worlds can be designed differently, where a character, a collectible, or a simple pixel square can represent more than a cosmetic. It can act like a key. So, as I keep moving, as I look for the next spot to place a bomb, remember, we are not only exploring a maze, we are exploring the first layer of something being built, a system that mixes classic gameplay, community, involvement, and ownership. And this journey starts right here with a single step, a single explosion, and the desire to survive. As I keep playing, I want to share why Punk Bomber is more than just quick reflexes and explosions. There is a bigger intention behind what is happening on this screen, and that is what defines the goals and vision of this entire experience. For me, the vision feels like rebuilding a lost era of gaming, where fun was simple, movement was basic, but mastery took time. Punk Bomber leans into that spirit, not just for nostalgia, but to anchor a full gaming universe on top of something everyone can understand. The goal here is to create a space where games are not isolated. A single match, a single win, or a single collectible becomes a bridge, letting me participate in more than one product. Punk Bomber sits inside a growing environment, one that aims to link different titles, different rewards, and different opportunities, all through a shared ecosystem. What makes this especially interesting is that it serves two types of people. If you just want to play for fun, you can do that. No cost, no barrier, no pressure. But if you want to go deeper, if you want to feel like what you earn or own matters, you can. The system is designed so that a single digital collectible can unlock benefits, access, and even passive participation ties. I imagine someone who enjoys strategic arcade titles stepping in here, playing casually and slowly, discovering that there is more, that this universe rewards not only skill, but also presence, holding, and belonging. The long-term ambition feels like creating a network of games where my progression is not trapped, where what I carry, what I win, or what I hold follows me. There is a desire to give players a role that extends beyond consumption, letting us act as stakeholders, testers, early users, possibly even co-creators, though the specifics of that journey are not fully defined yet. As I place another bomb here, watching the blast pattern stretch across the map, I realize that every mechanic in this game, from movement to risk to survival, mirrors the bigger picture. The universe behind Punk Bomber is not finished. It is something evolving, and players are meant to grow with it. If Punk Bomber succeeds in its vision, it will not just be a game, it will be a foundation. The first step in a collection of connected arcade experiences where ownership and gameplay finally sit on the same seat. As I move deeper into Punk Bomber, the features that define this experience start to reveal themselves. Right now, I am inside a grid-based maze surrounded by blocks, empty tiles, and narrow corridors where every step matters. The main mechanic I rely on is this simple act: placing a bomb, letting it pulse, and then stepping away before that cross-shaped blast fills the space. That delay, only a few seconds long, becomes a moment of calculation. I have to choose whether to break through a wall, trap an enemy, or set myself up for the next move. Some of these blocks can be destroyed, and when they vanish, they can drop power-ups. As I collect them, the way I play begins to change. I can place more bombs at once, increase how far the blast travels, or move faster across the map. Each upgrade gives me an edge, but it also raises the stakes because greater power means greater risk if I mistime a placement. The tension here is constant. If I step one tile too slow, I get caught inside a blast. If I take a wrong path, an opponent can corner me. I am not only fighting enemies, I am fighting the clock, the map, and even my own decisions. That is what makes this game stand out. The simplicity is deceptive, and underneath it, every match becomes a mind game. But Punk Bomber is not only about what happens inside the arena, it is also shaped by something outside of it, the Arcadians. These are digital collectibles designed in a retro 80s inspired style, each one displayed in a clean 400 by 400 pixel format. Because of that size and design, they naturally fit inside places like Discord or X, where community and visibility matter. Owning one of these collectibles changes my role. Instead of being just a player, I become someone with access. I can win prizes from a monthly leaderboard. I can enter exclusive sections of a Discord that include news analysis and educational content. If I choose not to list my collectible for sale, I am also placed into prize pool raffles, and I receive passive ADA airdrops. There is more. Holding an Arcadian gives access to early development builds, meaning I can step into new games before they fully launch. It even opens a door to something interesting, product incubation using my collectible, although right now the exact process for that is not detailed. There are also discounts tied to game and app development, though these come with conditions. What stands out most is that these collectibles are liquid and interchangeable. They can move, be traded, and function across more than one experience. That flexibility gives weight to ownership. Together, the gameplay and the collectible layer form a system inside the arena I fight to survive. Outside of it, what I hold creates opportunities. As I keep playing Punk Bomber, what sits behind the screen becomes just as important as what I am doing inside this maze, because this game is not only about movement, explosions, and timing, it is built inside a larger structure. One where Cardano technology is the backbone, shaping how value, ownership, and access function. The key connection between the game and Cardano lives in the Arcadians. These collectibles are fully on-chain, which means they are inscribed directly into the Cardano blockchain. Every detail from their pixel art format to their existence as individual assets is stored and verified in a decentralized way. Nothing about them depends on an external server for authenticity. That alone gives them a different kind of permanence, one that most digital items in traditional games cannot claim. When I hold one of these, Arcadians, Cardano becomes the system that proves it. My wallet, my ownership, and whether I am listing it for sale, all of that is visible and verifiable on-chain. That matters because many of the benefits connected to Punk Bomber rely on that information. Prize eligibility depends on whether I am a holder. Leaderboard rewards only go to people who can prove they own one, and entering the raffle requires that my collectible is not currently listed for sale. The logic for this is handled through Cardano using ownership and listing status as conditions, because everything is handled through verifiable blockchain data. The system does not have to rely on screenshots, emails, or manual confirmations. The blockchain becomes the gatekeeper, and gameplay or community rewards can be automated or distributed with confidence that the right person is receiving them. Cardano also plays a strategic role in flexibility. Since Arcadians are liquid and interchangeable, they can move across wallets, across holders, and across time without losing any of the utility tied to them. If I sell mine, I lose access, and someone else gains it. The blockchain handles that transition without needing a customer support ticket or a database admin inside the gameplay. Nothing about bombs or maps directly interacts with the chain. Punk Bomber itself plays like a classic arcade match, fast, reactive, and self-contained. The blockchain layer sits around it, not inside it, creating a separation between game speed and economic structure. That separation keeps the gameplay smooth while still letting real ownership exist above it. The article does not specify exact technical tools such as CIP standards, smart contract frameworks, or staking mechanics, so while those may exist, I cannot claim them. What I do know, and what I can say, is that Cardano is the infrastructure that allows Arcadians to function as assets with real utility, and that utility is what links Punk Bomber to something larger than a single session.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode. And before I go, don't forget, if you'd like to receive a very short but value-packed email from me every Tuesday, you can sign up for the Cardano Gaming newsletter. Every Monday, I'll be sharing the latest from the Cardano Gaming ecosystem to help you make better decisions. So if you don't want to miss out, just go to the link on the screen, leave me your email, and very soon I'll be in your inbox. That's all for today. I hope you have a great week.